Beware of the circumpunct. Today I wanted to take the time and talk about the ancient symbol that is utilized today and is known as a type of calling card of the Nephilim. The circumpunct, many believe, is the most ancient symbol, a circle with a dot in the center. This symbol has been tied to Ra, the Egyptian deity of the sun. This symbol also has been a symbol for gold. Freemason Don Brown said in regards to the circumpunct, in the idiom of symbology, there was one symbol that reigned supreme above all others, the oldest and most universal. This symbol fused all the ancient traditions in a single solitary image that represented the illumination of the Egyptian sun god, the triumph of alchemical gold, the wisdom of the philosopher's stone, the purity of the Rosicrucian rose, the moment of creation, the all, the dominance of the astrological sun, and even the all-seeing eye Horus that hovered on top of the pyramid. The circumpunct, the symbol of the source, the origin of all things. All this knowledge is from the rebellious watchers. Before the flood, all the sons of men shall not perish in consequence of every secret by which the watchers have destroyed and which they have taught their offspring. All the earth has been corrupted by the effects of the teaching of Azazel. To him, therefore, ascribe the whole crime. And that's Hanuk, Enoch 10, 11, and 2. After the flood. And he found a writing which former generations had carved on the rock. And he read what was thereon, and he transcribed it, and sinned owing to it, for it contained the teaching of the watchers, in accordance with which they use to observe the omens of the sun and moon and stars, and all the signs of heaven. That is Yobelim, Jubilees 8 and 3. Clearly seen here, this has been a symbol to initiate and open portals to engage with the source, the watchers, and evil Ruach Kof, evil spirits. So through this video, it will show many rituals that many tribes have done throughout the years. Leading to the popular saying, as above, so below. Trying to duplicate the sovereign of sovereigns, king of kings, Yahuah Sabaoth, and corrupt the mysteries of Shamayim, heaven. Read Ezekiel chapter 1, as the prophet describes heaven, angels, and Yahuah's throne, the will within the will. Let's continue. The circumpunct leads us straight back to the Tower of Babel after the flood. And they said, Go, let us build a city and a tower, whose top may reach unto the Shamayim, or heavens, and let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth. Bereshit, Genesis 11 and 4. And Yahuah said, Behold, the people are one, and they have all one language. And this they began to do. And now nothing will be restrained from them which they have imagined doing. Genesis 11:6. The Tower of Babel was built after the symbol of the Circumpunct under Nimrod, who was also known as Gilgamesh, Tammuz, etc., where the whole world was under one world government, actively pursuing to make war with the Most High Yahuah. Yahuah scattered and divided the nations at that time and confused the languages. This is the active goal to get back to one world order. The modern man-made world is ruled by chaos, which confuses people and often leads their souls astray. Manufactured chaos. This is why the motto of the 33rd degree of Freemasonry is Ordo ab Caio, a Latin term meaning order from out of chaos, the Circumpunct. Through the chaos of the current events that is going on in America, leading to the nation's unrest, eventually civil war, and eventually global wars that will follow, this is all being used to bring in the New World Order. CERN, also created as a circumpunct to open portals to reach the Watchers and trap demons, which will be released in end times. Read Revelations chapter 9. The beast will rule according to Revelations 13 and Daniel 7, and in the midst of it all, judgments will continually be released. Read 4th Ezra 16. Beware of what you yoke yourself to in this season. Beware of yoking yourself with the ways of Satan, the Watchers, and the Nephilim. Make sure you are in a place of fasting and prayer, getting right with Abba Yahuah daily, and make sure your house is in order, that you can come out of her, my people, according to the leading and direction of the Ruach HaKodesh. Prophecy will be fulfilled. I encourage you all with this. Behold, Yahuah himself is the judge. Fear him. Leave off from your sins and forget your iniquities, to meddle no more with them forever. So shall Yahuah lead you forth and deliver you from all trouble. Hear, O ye my beloved, says Yahuah. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for Yahuah is your guide, and the guide of them who guard my commandments and precepts, says Yahuah. Let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift up themselves. Woe be unto them that are bound with their sins, and covered with their iniquities, like as a field is covered over with bushes, and the path thereof covered with thorns, that no man may travel through. It is left undressed, and is cast into the fire to be consumed therewith. This is 4th Ezra 16 and 67 and 1674 through 78. May Yahuah continue to baruch you and keep you, and may his face shine upon you and give you abundant shalom.